if you want to chant with us.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Morning, Valerie. How are you? Good. All right. Okay. It was so beautiful driving over. There was like mist and fog and a little bit of frost.
Mm-hmm.
Just so lovely. So I've been sharing this week about the retreat that we had last weekend up in Rosendale, New York. And one of the unexpected things that happened is that there was a swarm of ladybugs all over the front of the building. So we were all sitting outside getting ready for a hike, and these ladybugs just were everywhere, like in my hair and on my phone and all over the front. And I looked up what is it that you call a swarm of ladybugs. A swarm really didn't seem like the right word. And it's a loveliness. A loveliness of ladybugs. Hey, Nancy, would you mind muting your various devices? I love hearing your chuckle, but...
Let's see if I can figure it out.
Okay. Good morning, Yola. So there were just all of these ladybugs. Why? Because they hibernate in the winter, and they gather themselves together in groups for safety and procreation purposes. And then they find safe crevices and places where they can overwinter. So I was thinking, this idea of gathering is so central to yoga, because the word yoga means to yoke, to bring together. And really what we do when we come to a yoga class is we gather ourselves together. We get it together, literally. We pull all the different parts of ourselves into hopefully a cohesive whole, or as cohesive as we can be on a given day. So when we practice, there are different ways in which we can do that. One is with our awareness, with our attention. Where do we place our attention? Are we already off doing the next thing in the day, or can we really bring ourselves to be present here? Good morning, Kokila. Another way that we gather is physically with our bodies, pulling the different parts of our bodies together, because sometimes we get a little physically disjointed and parts are moving here and there, and that can lead to injury and just a sense of disintegration. We're not feeling integrated. So the way that we do that in yoga here is with our muscles, and we use the muscles to engage and to stabilize the joints and to kind of pull everything physically and literally in. So there are three ways that we do that. I'm going to get a little technical here. The first way is we pull from the skin to the muscle to the bone. So it's like a concentric pulling in, literally, engaging the muscles in towards the center line of the bones. The second way is to pull from the periphery, so that would be the feet or the hands or the head, into a central point. In most of our poses, that central point we locate in the core of the pelvis. So it's like this pulling in from top to bottom, from outside to inside. And the third way we do that is by pulling into the midline, so the line down the middle of the body. We pull physically from left to right into that. And we cue that. You'll have heard such cues from me as we teach, but I just wanted to make it a little bit more intentional this morning so that we can each create in ourselves a loveliness of ladybugs, or a loveliness of all the parts of ourselves. So I was sharing this yesterday, and one of the guys in the class said, "Well, what do you call a group of male ladybugs?" And I said, they are also a loveliness. It is non-gender specific. It's just a gathering of ladybugs is a loveliness, like a gaggle of geese or a flock of birds or a pod of dolphins. There's a loveliness of ladybugs. So as we practice this morning, let's gather in and create within ourselves, metaphorically, a loveliness. All right. Please lengthen up through your spine. Close your eyes. And in all the ways that you are able to pull yourself into the present moment, pull yourself in. Bring your awareness to your breath. Bring your awareness to your body. Bring your awareness to your own heart. Deepen your breath. And set an intention for your practice this morning. To invite yourself into wholeness. And to consider that wholeness as lovely. We'll chant our invocation 3 times. So as you're ready, take a deep breath in. Chaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase And take a moment, bow your head to the loveliness that you are. Lifting your head, open your eyes. We're going to start on hands and knees. So please come to all fours. Spread your fingers wide. And bend the elbows out to the side, just an inch or two. And with the elbows bent, it's a little easier to engage the muscles in the arms. So pull in, forearms, upper arms, skin to muscle to bone, hugging in. Then re-straighten the arms. And we're going to warm up the wrists by keeping the hands stable and moving the rest of the body around the wrists. So circling around. And adding to the movement breath. And circle around the other way. And coming to center, circle your spine. Get curvy and round. Circle in one direction and then circle back in the other direction. And come to center, to neutral. And keeping the legs steady, stretch the right leg back, toes on the floor. Press out through the heel, stretching the back of the leg. And lift up the left arm and twist to your left. Yola the other way, yeah. And then sweep the left arm underneath, come down onto the shoulder or hover the shoulder. And then lift up and twist to open again. And again, sweep the arm under, hover, or place. Inhale, lift up. And last time, sweep under. And then bring yourself to center. Lift the arm up to the sky again. And make a big circle with your left arm, like a windmill or a water wheel circling around. And circle around the other way. And then place the left hand back down on the floor and lift up the right leg and circle the foot. Circle the foot the other way. Point and flex the foot. And then place the right knee back down on the floor and slide the left leg back, toes on the floor. Lift up the right arm, twist to the right. And then sweep the arm underneath, either hovering or placing. Inhale, lift up and twist open to the right. Exhale, sweep the arm under. Inhale again, lift up. Exhale, sweep under. And then coming up to center, lift up the arm to the sky and circle all of yourself, all of your life into one whole. Circle the other way. And then place the hand down, right hand down, lift up the left leg and circle the foot at the ankle joint. It's getting a little bit of movement in the joints. Circle the other way. Point and flex. Good. And then place the left knee back down on the floor. Curl the toes under and lift to a half down face dog. So the hips up, the arms strong, the knees bent. And circle the knees and the ankles. Circle the other direction. You come to center, step the knees, the feet, wider apart. And swing the knees over to the right and lift up the right arm. And then hand down, swing the knees over to the left and lift up the left arm. And to the first side again. And the second side. Bring the left hand back down, come to center, step the feet back into normal stance width and straighten the legs for downward facing dog. In your dog pose, pedal out your feet. And coming to a stillness, take a moment to pull in. Pull the muscles to the bones in your arms and your legs. Sweep the hands isometrically towards your midline, the feet also. And then pull from your hands and your feet, energy, awareness, muscular action in towards the center of your body. Take a deep breath in. Integrated, whole, cohesive. Lift up the right leg. And step the right foot forward. Come up to high lunge. Make the back leg strong and straight. Add a little back bend. This is for Nancy, who's been driving for 2 weeks. And then exhale, reach the hands behind the back and lace the fingers. Roll the shoulders back, lift up through the heart. And as you exhale, hinge forward, holding steady to the balance. So hugging the midline is one of the key actions to keeping balance. Lift your torso back up. Straighten the right leg. Still up on the left toes. Hinge halfway forward again. Lift the torso back up. Rebend the right knee deeply. Add a little baby back bend again. Curling back, maybe your knuckles reach your left thigh, maybe they don't. And then sweep the arms to the sky. And reach up and out. And call to yourself. Call all the ladybugs, all the parts of yourself into being here with you. Drop the left hand to the floor, twist to the right. Exhale, bring the right hand back down, step the right foot back and up in the air, dog pose split. Keeping the arms strong, bend the right knee, turn the hips open to the right. And then sink the left heel towards the floor, just kindly, not aggressively. Take another breath. Come out of that, stretch the right leg straight, plank pose with the right leg lifted. And exhale, chaturanga. And then all the way down, right foot down too, and into a back bend. Curling the heart open. Exhale, back to dog pose. And lifting up the left leg. Step the left foot forward for high lunge. Sweep up the arms. And add a little back bend. So you have a stretch from the right foot out through the right fingers, the whole side of the body. Lace the hands behind the back. Take the opposite finger lace. Roll the shoulders back. Lift through the heart. Tone your belly muscles. Pull into the midline. Lean halfway forward. Breathe. Lift yourself back up. Stabilizing, straighten the left leg, and again, halfway forward. And back up. Rebend the left knee, sweep the arms to the sky, curve up and back again, waking up all the parts of your body. Drop the right hand to the floor, twist to the right. Left to the left, sorry. Yes. Deep breath in. Exhale, left hand to the floor, dog pose split. Left leg back and up. Bend the knee. Turn the hips open to the left. You can extend from the core of your pelvis out in every direction. Straighten the left leg, level the pelvis, plank pose, three-limbed plank, and chaturanga. And all the way down to the floor, into the back bend. Hands strong on the mat, roll the shoulders back, and draw your heart forward. Exhale, down face dog. Step or hop the feet forward up to the hands. And inhale, rise all the way up. Reach into the sky. Bring your hands into your heart. Good. Sweep the arms again up. Bend the knees. Shift the hips back. Utkatasana. Shift the weight into the right leg. Lift up the left knee and circle. Circle the other way. Place the left foot down, shift the weight into the left leg, lift up the right, and circle. Circle in the other direction. And then place the right foot down, sit a little bit deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. Maybe you found a crevice to hibernate in, so you snuggle in a little deeper, and then stretch the legs straight, lift up to the sky, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow to all the parts of yourself. Inhale, again, lengthen. And exhale, step or hop back, downward facing dog. Lift up the right leg. And step the right foot forward again. And this time put the left heel down to the floor in a warrior one stance. Do a big internal rotation of the left leg. Firm the muscles to the bones, both legs. Lift your arms to the sky. Reach the hands behind the back and clasp your elbows. Now, if you don't reach your elbows, you can hold a wrist. You can also hold a strap. And where your forearms are on your lower back, it's about where your kidneys are, breathe back into your forearms. So instead of the ribs popping forward, you're breathing back. You're taking yourself in, drawing deep in. Add a back bend. Add a forward bend. Extending out. Stretch the right leg straight in that forward bend. Rebend the front leg. Lift your torso back up. Add a back bend, but without losing that fullness in your back body. Forward bend again. Straighten the right leg. Rebend it. Lift yourself back up, back bend. Forward bend, knee bent. Straighten the right leg. Rebend it, stay low. Spin up the left heel, warrior three. Shift the weight into the right foot and lift up the left. And breathe. Pull everything in, cohesive. One more breath. Step the left foot back. Land it with the heel up. Release the arms. Sweep them to the sky. Breathe in and exhale. Hands to the floor. Dog pose. Lift up the left leg. Step the left foot forward and spin the right heel down to the floor. Get anchored and steady here, and then lift the arms to the sky. Do an internal rotation of your back leg to bring the right hip more forward. And then take the opposite hand hold behind your back. Catch the opposite elbows. Cross the opposite way. Okay, back bend. Forward bend, knee bent. Straighten the left leg. Pull the muscles up into the pelvis. Exhale, rebend the left leg and lift the torso back up and back bend. And then again, lean forward, forward bend. Draw from feet up into pelvis, pull all the muscles of the left leg up to straighten it, then rebend it. Lift the torso up, back bend it. Forward bend. Straighten. Bend. Spin up the right heel. Virabhadrasana 3. Puff into your forearms with your back and lift yourself up. And breathe. Steady in your breath. Pull from your feet into the periphery, from the periphery into the core. Step the right foot back, keep the heel lifted. Sweep the arms up, breathe in. And exhale, both hands to the floor, down face dog. And in your dog pose, take a wider stance, feet to the edges of the mat. Spin both heels to the floor on your right. Lift up your left arm. In plank, so the hips are low. Left hand to the floor, spin the heels to the left, and lift up the right arm. Right hand down, spin heels to the right, lift up the left arm. Hand to the left, down, right arm up. Exhale, both hands to the floor, plank pose. Step the feet a little closer together. Pull everything in. Bend the elbows and lower. And then lift up into your back bend. Exhale, back to dog pose. Step or hop the feet forward, Uttanasana. Inhale and rise all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. And take a moment to gather your body, your mind, your heart. Release the arms, hands by your sides. Lift the shoulders a little bit towards the ears. Externally rotate the upper arms, roll the shoulders back, and with your right hand, catch your left upper arm above the elbow crease. Roll the shoulders back, bend the knees, Utkatasana. And where your right forearm is, breathe back into your arm. Take the front ribs, move them back. Everything moving towards the arm. Tilt your right ear towards your right shoulder. Do little micro movements with your head. And then tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder and do little micro movements. And sit a little deeper. Lift the head in line with the spine. Shift the weight into the right foot, lift up the left knee. Circle the left foot, circle the left wrist. Circle the foot to the right and the wrist to the left. And then switch. Foot to the other side and wrist to the other side. Yeah. Oh my God. Exhale, release the left foot down, release the arms, sweep the arms to the sky. Deep, full breath, sit any amount deeper, maybe even lift up the heel. Come all the way down, tucking yourself into the safe space where you can hibernate. Don't you sometimes wish you could hibernate? Come halfway up, drop the heels, stand all the way up, hands to the heart. Release the arms beside you. Lift the shoulders, external rotation. Left hand to the right upper arm. Bend the knees, shift the hips back. Breathe back into your left forearm. Tilt the left ear towards the left shoulder. And do little micro movements. And then right ear towards the right shoulder. And little micro movements. Bring the head back to center. Shift the weight into the left foot. Lift up the right. Circle the right foot. So circle your foot to the left. Circle your wrist to the right. And whether you are successful or not, it's good for the brain to try. Then circle the foot the other way and the wrist the other way. And breathe. Very good. Then place the foot down. Release the arms. Sweep the arms to the sky. Lift up the heels. Descend as far as your knees are happy for you to go. Take a breath wherever you find yourself. Come halfway back up. Drop the heels. Straighten the legs, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale and fold in. Inhale, again, lengthen. And exhale, step or hop back, downward facing dog. Lift up the right leg. Step the right foot forward. Spin the left heel down to the floor and place a block on the outside edge of your right foot in case you want it later on in this sequence. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Elbows behind the back. Breathe into the back body. Back bend. Forward bend. Straighten the leg. Stay here. Tack the outer right hip further back. Lift the right low belly up away from the thigh, and then let the spine fold over the right leg. Keep the shoulders lifting away from the floor. Push from your pelvis now down into your feet for stability. Hug in all the parts of yourself. Rebend the front knee. Reach the arms forward and out in front of you. Then drop the left hand to the floor and twist to the right, focusing on keeping the left foot on the ground. Take a deep breath in. Lift the arms back out in front of you again. And this time take the left hand to the block on the outside edge of the right foot. And again, twist to your right. Pull the outer right hip back in space, breathe in. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right leg. Straighten the right leg. Bend it. Straighten once again. Twist any amount more. Torso, not hips. Torso to the right. Bend. Lift yourself back up. Arms to the sky. Virabhadrasana 1. Open yourself back and up. Look towards the ceiling. Bend a little deeper into your front knee. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Hold here or move through a vinyasa or rest in child's pose. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Step the left foot forward. Spin the right heel down and place the left block for optional use. Now pull in from feet up the legs into the core of the pelvis. Pull into the midline for stability, and then inhale, lift your arms to the sky and bend back. Big internal rotation of the back legs. The pelvis is turning more and more forward. And then reach behind the back, lace the elbows. Catch the elbows. Hard to lace them. Breathe into the back body, lean forward. Straighten the front leg. Bend it. Stretch the arms out in front. Straighten the front leg. Bend it. And reach the hands behind the back again. Straighten the front leg again. Lift the left low belly up. Fold over your left leg more deeply. Spread out your toes and anchor yourself into the mat, into the space. Deep breath in. Rebend the front knee. Reach the arms again out in front. And then right fingertips to the floor on your right. Twist to your left. Keep the left hip hugging in towards the midline. It's going to want to swing to the left. Tack it in. Breathe in. Straighten the left leg, any amount. Bend it. Reach the arms back out in front. Then right hand to the block, left arm to the sky, twist. Start with your knee bent. Straighten the leg. Bend it. Again, straighten it. Hip tacking back. Hold here, twist any amount more to your left. Lean your head back, lean your ears back. And exhale, bend the knee. Lift yourself back up, arms to the sky. Doing good, Nancy. Deep breath in. And exhale, both hands to the floor. Downward facing dog pose. Bring your knees to the floor. Bring your forearms to the floor. Forearm plank, step your feet back and wide. Take the pelvis down a little bit. Spin both heels to the floor on your right. Lift up your left arm. Left forearm down, heels to the left, right arm up. Right arm down, left arm up. Left arm down, right arm up. Right hand down, forearm down, plank on the forearms, belly muscles working. Engage with your core. Sweep towards the midline. Pull to the core of the pelvis. Then exhale, lower the pelvis to the floor. Flip onto the shoelace side of the feet. Sphinx pose. Draw yourself forward. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe deep in. Breathe deep out. Bend up the knees. Point the toes towards your head. Lift the belly muscles away from the floor and sweep the tailbone towards the back of the knees. Stay here or begin to straighten your arms, reaching your feet and your head towards each other. Deep breath in. And exhale, forearms back down. Stretch out the legs. Please turn onto your back for hibernating bug pose. Much better than dead bug pose. So bend up your forearms, your legs, arms to the sky. So ladybug lands on its back, and its fellow ladybugs come and help turn it back over. But we're still on the back position. Extend out your right leg and your left arm. Come back into center and switch. Extend out the left leg and the right arm. And continue. Opposite arm and leg. You can make this easier by extending the leg higher and more challenging by extending the leg lower. Now, where your forearms were on your back when you caught your elbows, move that part of your back towards the floor. So we're not trying to flatten the curve of the back, but just to balance it, because it tends to overcurve when we're doing this. So waistline back towards where your forearms were, towards the floor, and breathing. Now, as you continue, begin to circle just your right foot. Then add your left wrist. So your right foot and your left wrist are circling as you're moving. And the brain is working. And then switch. So it's your left ankle circling and your right wrist. One more time each side, with the circling continuing. And then bring the knees back into center, put the feet on the floor. Take a breath. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Lift the shins to face the ceiling, the arms to the sky, and we're going to do both arms and both legs extending at the same time. So exhale, extend out, and inhale, pull back in. Exhale, extend out, breathe your waistline down into your forearms as you pull in and as you go out, and continue. Circle both feet to the right as you continue. And then both feet to the left. Circling feet to the left. One last time. And exhale, release. Arms down, feet down. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Shins to the ceiling, hibernating bug pose. Extend out the right leg and the left arm and circle the left hand. Pull back in. Extend out the other, but you're just circling your left arm, hand, wrist. So left leg out, right arm overhead, and the left wrist is circling, and the left wrist is still circling as you stretch out your right leg, and then the left. They call this brain training. Come back into center and switch the circling. So it's just the right wrist now. Right wrist overhead, coming back in. Right wrist circling even when the left arm extends. Last time. And then feet to the floor, arms beside you. Step the feet wide apart and drop the knees right and drop the knees left. And gather in. Gather yourself in. Yoke yourself together. The ladybugs gather by sending out pheromones. So whatever the equivalent is for you and yourself, send that out, the signal out to yourself. And gather yourself together. Come back to center. Down face dog. Roll over to your side. And lift yourself back and up. Lift up the right leg. Lift up the right foot forward, spin the left heel down. Taking that warrior one stance. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. Keeping the back heel grounded, the back foot grounded. Bring your hands to your heart. And twist, hooking the left elbow over the right knee. You can alternately just place the hand. The back heel stays on the ground. Work a little further over with your arm over your leg. Then option to extend the left arm down to the floor, staying on the outside edge of your leg, or putting the block for your fingers to reach. And then right arm to the sky. Deep rotation. Deep bend in the front knee. Whole arm on the outside of your right calf. Take one more breath. And release. Lift yourself back up to the ceiling. Bend the front knee deep. Take a little back bend. And exhale, both hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Lift up the left leg. Step the left foot forward, spin down the right heel. Position your block. Lift your arms to the sky. push down into the back foot. Do that big internal rotation, not just on the hips, but starting at the foot. So the whole leg is doing an internal rotation. Pull in with the muscles. Bring the hands to the heart. Press the hands into the midline. Hook the right elbow over the left knee. Work more deeply over the outside edge of the knee so that when you straighten your arm, it stays on the outside of the leg. And then as you're ready, if you wish to, extend down the left arm on the outside of the left leg and take the right arm to the sky and push the back foot down into the floor. Lean yourself back. Take a deep breath in and out. Deep bend in the front knee. And exhale and lift yourself back up. Sweep the arms up, breathe in. And exhale, hands to the floor. Move the blocks out of your way as you come down. Down face dog. And then bring the knees to the floor just for a sec. Look towards me. So we're going to do the plank, forearm plank, side to side, but we're going to do it in this sequence. Right arm straight, left forearm down. Right forearm down, left arm straight. Cha-cha-cha. So I will say it and do it with you, but I just wanted you to see because it could be confusing. So coming to plank pose, please. Take a wide stance in your plank. Then spin the heels to the right, lift up the left arm. Left forearm to the floor. Heels to the left, lift up the right arm. Right forearm to the floor, heels to the right, lift up the left arm. Left hand down, left arm straight, heels to the left, right arm up. Exhale, hand to the floor, knees to the floor. Take a breath. We're going to go around the other way because we're always trying to be balanced and symmetrical. That's just the excuse. So, plank pose. Heels to the left, right arm up. Right forearm to the floor, heels to the right. Left forearm to the floor, heels to the left. Right hand to the floor, heels to the right. Yes! Left hand back to the floor, downward facing dog pose. And a moment of hibernation, bend the knees, come into child's pose. Invite yourself in. Let yourself find a place of stillness. We are all perpetually changing and morphing and moving and growing. And yet amongst all of that movement, we also need times of rest and repose. So we draw in, we connect, we gather, we assess, and then we move out and forward again into the flow of life. Take a full breath. A slow breath out. Good. Breathing in, bring yourself up to sit again. So we're going to come back into the revolved Parshva Konasana that we've been doing. And I just want to clarify where the arm is. So the arm is all the way on the outside of the leg. So it's not in front of the leg at all. It's all the way on the outside edge. Can you see? Which is why a block could be helpful. If your arm does not go all the way on the outside of the leg, you have failed at yoga. If your arm does not go all the way on the outside of the leg, you never ever fail at yoga. I was just being silly. Then you do the best you can towards that shape of the pose. But always you're taking care of your body and what it is able to do and is healthy for it to do today. Never forcing or over pushing or straining towards some idea of what a pose should look like. The poses are all really for the purpose of creating a loveliness of ladybugs, of gathering all the parts of ourselves into a whole. Pep talk is over. Down face dog. Right leg up. Right foot forward, left heel grounded. Use your muscles to draw yourself in. Lift the arms to the sky. Bring the hands to the heart. So I like starting this pose with the elbow twist to help give us a little bit more leverage to get around. You can also lift up your back heel, but the classic form of the pose, the back heel stays on the ground, which is why we've been working it that way. Up to you. Twist to your right, left elbow over the right knee. And then work it here. So work the elbow further over the knee. Use your belly muscles, turn everything. And when you're as far over as you can get, then extend the arm. And maybe it sticks out in the air, and that's okay too. Maybe it's just winging out to the side. Yeah, beautiful, Eugenia. Twist any amount deeper. Breathe. Tack the outer right hip. Back. Yes, nice. And in. And then straighten the front leg. Straighten the front leg to revolve triangle pose. Take one more breath. Beautiful, everyone. And exhale, release. Bring the hands down to the floor and step back, down face dog. Pause here for a breath. Deep breath. Feeling, gathering. Lift up the left leg. Left foot forward. Ground the right heel. Start with your foundation. Foundation is key. Stable, steady. A loveliness of ladybugs supporting you. Hands to your heart. Begin to twist. Right elbow over left knee. Twist the lower belly. Twist the middle. Twist the upper back. Wiggle the elbow a little further over. And then consider extending the arm out or down or to a block or to the floor, to wherever you go. We're all different. Stretch the other arm to the sky and then tack the outer left hip back and into the midline. Yes! Then begin to straighten the left leg, pulling the hip back. Pull the muscles up into the core of the pelvis. Soften your mouth, lean your head back, take a deep breath in, and exhale, release. Beautiful, everyone. Down face dog. Step back. Walk your feet up to your hands. Organize your feet. You know, sometimes we're asked, well, how much should we pull in? How much should the muscles engage? Enough to create the stability you need. It doesn't need to be an over-efforting or a gripping or a squeezing. Just pull in to create connection. And then inhale and rise to the sky. Arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Release the arms beside you, Tadasana. Feel yourself not alone, but supported by all the other creatures and beings that surround us, holding us, sustaining us, supporting us. Take a full deep breath in. A long, slow breath out. Another deep, full breath. And slow exhale. We're going to move to the wall for inversion practice. Headstand, handstand, or lying on your back with your legs up, whatever will serve you this morning. If you would like support with your inversion practice, I'm happy to assist. So go ahead as you are ready and consider these three aspects of engagement that we've been talking about, how they might support your being upside down. So the muscles engaging toward the bones, moving from the periphery, and this point in the body in an inversion is the palate. If you're on your head, it's your heart if you're on your hands. And then pulling into the midline, key for the balance. Pull into the midline. And breathe. Just take your time being where you are. And consider where we had our forearms against our backs. And see if you can bring some awareness to breathing fullness there into your back body. Good, Mina. Fullness in the back. And lots of breath wherever you are. And we're just going to hold. No fancy footwork today. Just presence. Nice, Valerie. Well done, Mina, the way you came down. Very controlled, organized, nice. Yeah. So back body full. Push up through your feet. And not just the toes, but the whole of the feet, the four corners of the feet. Take 5 more breaths wherever you are. If you've already come down, just be there with your 5 breaths. And when you're finished, if you're still up, come down. Good, Lisa. And then come to a standing forward bend to release the neck from whatever you were doing. Yeah, good, Glenn. Just let the head dangle. And then perhaps lace together the hands behind the back, stretch your arms to the sky, and pull the shoulder blades away from your neck. Slide the hands to your hips. Point your elbows to the ceiling like you are a ladybug folding her wings onto her back. And then lift your head, shoulders, and chest, and stand all the way up. Stand tall. And as you're ready, move your mat back to your place. And we're going to take a seat. You can sit on a blanket if the hamstrings are at all on the tight side. Stretch out your legs in front. And then with your 2 hands, roll the inner thigh and pull the sit bone out wide to the sides. Dandasana, staff pose. Lift up tall through your spine. And then pull from the periphery into the core of the pelvis. So from the feet in, from the head down. Then pull skin to muscle to bone. So the leg muscles get toned and firm. And then pull into the midline, isometrically drawing in. Keep that in your right leg. Fold your left leg over so you're on the shoelace side of the foot, Ardha Gomukhasana. Take the fingertips to the floor beside you. So rather than being on the sole of the foot, Valerie, I don't know if it's okay for your hip, but yeah. Hinge yourself forward. And Meena, just switch the legs so we're on the same side. You can reach for your foot, you can keep your hands on the floor, you can hold the front knee. Three deep breaths, present where you are. And with your inhalation, sit yourself up, palms together, right elbow over left knee. Press the top hand down onto the bottom hand. Revolve any amount. But we've done our super deep twist, so be gentle with yourself. We're cooling down now. With your next inhale, come out of the twist and fold the right leg under as well. If that doesn't work for your knee, you can keep the right leg extended. Anchor both buttocks into the ground or into your blanket. Fingertips on the floor. Breathe in. And as you exhale, hinge forward again, deeper hip stretch. All of the stabilizing and work that we did in our standing poses, we engaged a lot of those hip muscles and rotators and stabilizers. So just give them a little stretch now after their good work. Deep breath. As you inhale, sit up and take your left foot now and place it flat on the floor. We usually twist closed, but we're going to twist open. So left elbow on the inside edge of the knee and press knee into arm, arm into knee. That is a midline. Right hand behind you and twist to your right. Breathing in, opening space in the front of the body. Breathing out. And then with the next inhalation, come out of the twist and re-extend your legs. Back to Dandasana. Pulling buttocks flush out of the way, internally rotating your tissues. And then fold the right leg over, coming onto the shoelace side of the foot. Fingertips to the floor, lean forward. Reach for your foot, your knee, keep your hands on the floor. Present here. Letting yourself be in the process. So often I find myself trying to do something perfectly, to be perfect, to do the perfect pose. But it's really allowing myself, ourselves, to be in the process of always becoming who we are growing into in every moment, which is regardless of what your pose looks like. With the next inhale, sit yourself up, palms to the heart, twist to the right, left elbow over the right knee, pressing the right hand down onto the left, roll the shoulders back, breathe deep and full. With your next inhalation, come upright, fold the bottom leg under. Fingertips to the floor. Lift up through the spine. And again, bending forward. Maria Popova, speaking about life, says, "It is a work of continual revision, not towards perfection, but towards greater authenticity." Keep moving into your pose. One more breath. And then inhaling, sit yourself up. Place the sole of the right foot flat on the floor. Right, left hand behind you, right arm to the inside of the knee. Press the knee and the arm into each other and twist to your left. As you inhale, sit taller. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. And with your inhalation, untwist. Good. Join the soles of your feet together. Hold the front of the ankles, sit up tall, and lean forward. Take 3 more breaths. And then with your next inhalation, sit yourself up. Take the knees, bring them together. And with your hands behind you, drop your knees left and right. You're going to be moving into Shavasana. Make any adjustments you need to. Complete any last movement. Bring yourself down to the floor. Relax your feet to the sides. Rest your palms. Face up a little bit away from your body. You have found your safe place for your deep rest, for your hibernation. You're surrounded by your compatriots. And just let yourself settle in safety and peace for the next few minutes. Resting. Integrating. Drawing into yourself more deeply. Bring your awareness to your breath. Invite a deep, long breath in. A slow breath out. Breathe in deep. Breathe out slowly. As though you were awakening from a winter's long hibernation, gently begin to move your fingers and your toes to stretch. Bending your knees, curl over to your right side. Bless you. Pressing your hands down into the earth, lift yourself up to sit. Joining your palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment to appreciate and offer gratitude to the loveliness that you are, all the different parts of yourself that you bring into cohesion and connection to be whole. And simply being whole is a lovely thing. We'll chant one Om to close. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you for your practice. All you beautiful ladybug people. Goodbye, Zoom friends.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Lisa. Enjoy, Nancy. Bye, Glenn.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, he's no friend.